Welcome to MMA Oddsmaker. I'm Nick Kalikas. Joining me today are Adam Martin and Luca Fury. Let's get right into it. Fight number 6. This time a fight from UFC on FX8 that takes place in Brazil. It's a headlining fight between Vitor Belfort and Luke Rockhold. This time we're going to start off with Luca Fury. Luca, with your $5 donated bankroll, I'm going to open up Vitor Belfort the slight favorite, -140. The comeback on Luke Rockhold is going to be even money. Give me your take and give me your bet.
Man, this is a very tough fight to call, very competitive. I think the difference here for me is the fact that it's 5 rounds versus 3 rounds. This is a 3-round fight. I would lead more towards Vitor because he does have cardio issues, and in a 5-round fight, I think that could be the difference here. If he doesn't get the knockout within 2 rounds, I think Luke Rockhold's superior cardio, his superior wrestling is going to start wearing Vitor down. He's probably going to be able to win a decision, if not get a late stoppage on Vitor. However, it's still a big risk early on that he's going to get knocked out by Vitor. We've seen Vitor since he started on TRT recently. He seems to be, I don't want to say a different fighter because he still has the same flaws. He still has heart issues, cardio issues. He still folds later on, as we saw in, say, the Jones fight. But still, he's looked much better than he has before that. And, Luke Rockhold, he is hittable on the feet. His chin has seemed okay, but he has been dropped and hurt before. It's not the best. Vitor has very big power. He has a speed advantage. He's definitely the better boxer here, although Rockhold is the overall better striker because of his kicks. So Vitor definitely a huge threat on the feet early on in this fight. But, in a 5-round fight with a guy with superior cardio, who's also the superior wrestler, versus a guy who's known to fold, I got to go with him very slightly here. So I'm going to go slightly with Luke Rockhold. I've had even money. I personally don't like that bet all that much. I'm going to hope to actually lay my own money if he gets to plus money. But for the sake of the show, I will go with Luke Rockhold at even money here.
Okay, so Luca Fury is going to take the slight dog at even money. It's going to be $500 to win $500. Let's throw it over to Adam Martin. Adam, what do you think about this fight? It's Vitor Belfort versus Luke Rockhold.
I think it's a really tough fight to pick, Nick. I really do. I think there's many ways this fight can play out, but ultimately I am going to side with Vitor Belfort. Like Luca mentioned, since he started taking the testosterone replacement therapy, it just seems like it's given him a huge boost. The Michael Bisping fight, the John Jones fight, he looked amazing early on in both those fights. The guy almost submitted John Jones. Any other fighter probably would have tapped out, and Vitor Belfort very well could be the light heavyweight champion of the world right now had it been someone with less heart than John Jones in that fight, because he withstood that, and he did hurt his arm in that fight. So if there was someone else, they probably would have tapped out, and then he knocked out Michael Bisping with a head kick. So he's looking really good lately. Luke Rockhold is probably the better overall fighter. He definitely has the overall striking advantage because he has the leg kicks, he has the wrestling advantage, but even in a 5-round fight, I don't even think that's going to matter because I think Vitor Belfort's going to finish him within the first 2 rounds. So I'm going to lay the juice on Vitor Belfort in this fight, and I think he's going to win by knockout and possibly even get his rematch with Jones or Anderson Silva.
All right, so Adam Martin is going to take the other side. He's going to lay the slight juice at -140, which is going to be $700 to win $500 on Vitor Belfort. So both of our guys made valid points and both split on this fight. It is one of those fights, again, that I think a lot of the betting public is going to split on as well. Personally, I'm going to have to lean a little bit more towards the dog here in Rockhold because it is a 5-round fight. I do think that if he survives early, he can win this fight. So it's a tough one, though, and I think a lot of the betting public will be split. And the fight does take place in Brazil, so you got to have the hometown advantage has to go to Vitor Belfort slightly. I don't know if that's going to matter in this fight because I think his best route to victory is by TKO stoppage. So we'll see what happens, how it plays out at UFC on FX8. There is not going to be an adjustment here made. I'm going to let it hit the sports books at -140 even money because I think it is that kind of fight, very competitive. Make sure you guys check out MMAOddsmaker.com tomorrow for fight number 7.